Hello, I'm Shubhashish Bhattacharya from Durabuild, a company that specializes in construction chemicals and brings you customized solution to all your construction related problems. And what is important is our solutions perform. Viewers, from today, we are starting a new series of YouTube episodes, Meet the Trendsetter, a series in which we bring you the pioneers in this industry who, in their own way, are making a huge contribution to the construction industry. That not only is revolutionizing the way construction industry works, but also brings several important yet unforeseen benefits to the customers. And they don't talk about these. That is why we believe that people need to know these silent trendsetters, and this is our small effort towards it. Today, our guest is Prithviraj Dasgupta, Chairman and Managing Director of Ortiva Realty, a bespoke construction company that specializes in plotted redevelopments in South Delhi area. They construct low-rise residential buildings consisting of parking place plus four upper floors. Prior to becoming an entrepreneur and co-founding Ortiva Realty, Mr. Dasgupta was managing director and business leader of one of the GE Capital sub-businesses in Canada. Throughout his corporate career, he has worked with world-class MNCs in India, USA, and Canada in diverse roles across sales, operations, globalization. Mr. Dasgupta holds a BA Honours degree in economics from Delhi University, where he was the college topper in his final year, and holds a postgraduate diploma in business management. Welcome, Prithviraj. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Subhashish. Thank you for inviting me to this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Prithviraj, first thing is, your organization is Ortiva Realty. What does Ortiva mean?
Ortiva, the word is a play on the Latin word ortus, which means to rise, like the rising of the sun.
Okay. So you were the managing director of one of GE Capital's sub-businesses in Canada, and you have scaled heights in your corporate career, which others only aspire and rarely achieve. From there to real estate construction, what made you make this transition?
I always wanted to return to India and become an entrepreneur. So the years that I worked in USA and Canada, I would visit India regularly, several times a year. And in speaking with friends and colleagues, I would hear about stories about the construction sector, about time and cost overruns, about quality issues, about promises unkept, so on. And I realized that there is a gap that needs fixing. And in my opinion, that involved repositioning a traditional brick and mortar business like construction and putting a high quality service wrap around it. So with that mindset, I made the transition from being a corporate executive to becoming an entrepreneur, and I entered the real estate construction sector with a focus on working with crystal clear title, excellent locations, and delivering quality homes within timelines, and also providing post-handover reliable service.
In fact, I have personally experienced the phenomenal service quality when you constructed our own house. I remember the disruption that happened midway during the project, and all the builders in our locality seemed completely helpless. They were defaulting on their delivery commitments, their financial commitments, but the disruption did not seem to impact you at all. All your delivery commitments were met. We got our house on time. Your financial commitments were met. Prithviraj, how do you deal with such disruptions like pandemic, downturns, etc.?
It all starts with a very simple concept, which means if we have high integrity to deliver on commitments and honor commitments, it starts with that. And that is an article of faith with us. It is usually said that a rising tide raises all ships. So it's very easy to perform when the going is good. But you actually get measured when there is adverse uncertainty and adversity and all of that. And we feel that we are able to navigate through that uncertainty and adversity because of two things that we do. One is our reliance on MNC level planning, which is financial planning, revenue planning, planning around cost and timeline, and then making sure that we have laser focus on achieving those projections. The old saying rings true: plan your work and then work your plan. Many times people get derailed because either their finances are overstretched or their operational capacities are overextended. And then, even with the slightest bit of uncertainty, people are not able to withstand that or absorb it. So, one is the way we deal with such situations is with a very good level of planning involving financial modeling and all of those tools and techniques. The other part is in dealing with a downturn or dealing with adversity is that during growth periods, during good periods, you have to be that much more extra careful and cautious. It is more important to know when to say no than when to say yes. When times are good, we don't say yes to every project that comes our way, no matter how lucrative. And we make sure that financial stability and operational capabilities, those are held strongly when we are evaluating project decisions. This way, if there are issues, then we have enough cushion or buffer to withstand it so that our commitments can be honored, whether good times or bad times.
Correct. See, besides the service, the quality of delivery, the quality, there's one more side to Ortiva, which I noticed during the COVID lockdown, the human side. During the COVID lockdown, you and your team were out on the street providing free ration and food packets at not only your construction site. I saw you doing it in other people's construction sites also. Now, where do you find all this energy and caring?
As a company, we usually try to do our own small bit in helping social causes, be it helping neighborhood RW associations or other non-profit bodies. During the lockdown in 2020, we initially started with distributing dry ration at our own sites. And then we saw that people in other sites also needed help. And that's where we decided to get, hot, nutritious, pre-packaged, ready-to-eat meals that then I distributed along with my wife and son to various needy people in the South Delhi area. And one of the things we realized that in times of distress, even small help goes a long way.
Correct. In fact, that was really wonderful, and my respect for Ortiva, you and your team went up 10 notches during that time. Okay, Prithviraj, besides quality and adherence to delivery timelines and the brilliant service that you provide, even after handing over the house, what are the other USPs of Ortiva? And how do you stay abreast of technology, innovation, new concepts, etc.?
So we strive to be a continuously learning organization, which has two parts, the way we look at it. One is you try to improve on existing solutions, and at the same time, you try to embrace new ideas and solutions. As an example, we would use wood for our door windows in our existing projects, and then we started opting for new materials like UPVC for our door window systems. And that not only eliminated the need to use wood, but it also provided a superior experience by better sound muffling and better air insulation, which also reduced the air conditioning bill and heating bill. So we are on the lookout to use newer materials. We continue to explore areas around home automation where we can harness technological solutions, the internet, to make better, newer ideas. So the objective for us remains to be a continuously learning organization.
Perfect. Prithviraj, one last question. What are your future milestones? What is Ortiva poised for?
You see, first is we're going to continue to do more of what we are doing, which is making beautiful homes that people can enjoy and relax in with their family, and also enjoy, with their friends and relatives. So that is something that we're going to continue to do because it brings so much happiness to our clients. And at the same time, we are exploring, newer opportunities in and around our core sector of real estate, such as areas around warehousing. There is requirement for warehousing, which is going up. So we're trying to explore some of that, assisted care living, so on and so forth. So we'll surely keep you posted on how these things pan out.
Well, Prithviraj, thank you very much for this interview and all the very best from the bottom of my heart. When you have grown phenomenally since you started Ortiva, and I'm sure Ortiva will continue to grow and scale the same level of height that you scaled in your personal career. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me on this interview. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.